Hello. Hi, Peggy. Where'd you go?
It
Wait,
took me
now
all the way out.
what happened?
I went to see the chat and it took me all the way out of the studio.
Oh, Lordy. Welcome back. Hi, Meredith. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, how's that? That works great. Look how pretty that. Which one was this again that you sent me?
This
Blue. Uh,
Celestite? No.
yes. No, I have. You said citrine and. Oh, I have to think about. Anyway.
I can't.
Hi, Meredith. Thanks for tuning in. It's so awesome to see you.
Hi, Meredith.
Isn't it so pretty? It's so pretty. Thank you. I'm glad. I hope work is going well. Happy July. It is the 1st. You guys, before we get started, real quick I want to talk about, and Meredith, I think hi, Judy. You guys can go back and refer to my interview with Mandy Rose and this awesome journal she creates every year. And I really like some of this information she put in about the Neptune retrograde that we're going through. And so I'll just read this really quickly, you guys, because I thought this was super interesting. After spending 14 years in the sign of Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, right? Now it's entered into Aries, with the retrograde bringing him, she refers to it as him, back to Pisces one final time for 165 years. So this is between July 4th and December 10th. This is so cool. As Neptune retrogrades from assertive Aries to mystical Pisces, he crosses the powerful karmic reset point of 0 degrees Aries, marking a profound opportunity for rebirth and transformation. This retrograde asks us to remove our rose-colored glasses and look inward to discover what is real for us. And I know this week and like all through June, what do you really want? What do you really desire? What do you love or lust? All those questions. So this is fascinating, I think. Are you creating a life you think you should have or the one you truly dream of? And I know a lot of us are back and forth with that and wanting to change jobs. Hi, everybody. Sudeshna, hello. Welcome in. So, as we revisit Pisces this last final time, it's a perfect time to strengthen our spiritual practices, connect with our own intuition, and thank you for being here to do this with me and ask the universe and God for support. With Saturn alongside Neptune this time is also about clearing any remaining blocks that prevent us from turning dreams into reality. So focus on really deep in your gut. What are your blocks? I know what mine are. So hard to get past them, you guys. I hope you're finding it, something you can do. Now is the time to anchor in your beliefs and prepare for the manifestation of your dreams after this cycle concludes. To work with this energy and alchemize your life, regain your faith, and have trust that magic is all around you and the things are always working behind the scenes in your favor. What to expect? So the midpoint of this retrograde, you guys, is on 9/11. Clarity around personal goals, breakthroughs on projects, insomnia issues, prioritize your sleep, vivid dreams. I believe a lot of people I've been speaking with have had a lot of vivid dreams. Peggy, where'd you go, honey? Heightened psychic abilities, emotional exhaustion. I've been feeling that. Perfect time to incorporate healing therapies, enforce energetic boundaries, go on a spiritual retreat or church trip, connection to intuition, develop a spiritual practice. There you are. I like seeing your face. And so I'm working on all of these. And, for example, Peggy, like the journal that I want to create I wanted to make a spiritual journal that says spiritual. I don't know. I'll tell you. Maybe you can design that for me.
Okay.
And there's a few journal prompts, you guys, if you'd like to write these down as something to think about over the weekend, well, the whole week, and into July 4th. You can see I'm focused on the 4th for some reason. It's got me nervous. What realistic expectations do I have of myself that I need to relate? What realistic expectations do I have of myself that I need to relate? Okay. That I'm gonna make $1 million this year. I need that to happen. I'm kidding. What do I deeply desire to manifest? $1 million. I want $1 million. How do
Won't
you
stop
want the
at a
world?
million.
And don't start, yeah, right? Set it higher. Namira, hey, welcome in. And one last one. How do you want the world to see you? How can you become this brand? Wow. Brand you and describe it. Let's go. And then the next time I see you guys, maybe we'll talk about this Uranus into Gemini stuff. That's a whole nother ball of wax. But we've got Neptune doing a little retrograde. Obviously, Mercury does that to us all the time. It's in shadow now, driving me crazy. How about you guys? I know Peggy has the internet dude there right now. So there you go.
Yep. He's just finishing up. So
Yeah. All right. So you guys, we're going to do a little intuition tune up and I get to play too. And guess how? I just don't know how I'm going to do today. I don't know how I'm going to do today. So this is White Sage Tarot. And I'm just going to randomly pick a card. And let's just do this now. Because there's just a few of us. I don't see any questions. I'm happy to read for you guys. Let me know. I'm just going to pull that card out. So let's all tune in to this card. And let's just see what we get. If we get, is it a major arcana card? Is it a minor? What element is it? What? Well, before I get into it, let me just throw out like some prompts. Element, color, even what pictures on it, any hits you get. And let's give ourselves, let's see, I'll set a timer for 2 minutes. Or could you do that, Peggy, on your phone? No, you're trying to do a lot on your phone. I can do it. Hold on, guys. You guys breathe and kind of center yourself. See because you're so intuitive. All of you that watch spiritual channels and come into this, you're drawn to it for a reason. And in fact, we all have these abilities. That's why it's fun to exercise our minds, our bodies, all of it. So that's what we're doing. Now let me find the timer. The hell's the timer? Of course I can't see. All right. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Is that too long?
2 minutes, counting down.
All right. So give yourselves, I'll let you know when the 2 minutes is up. And let's see what we get. I think I'm going to ring the bell for you guys to kind of bring in some energy too. I'll put that right here. 2 minutes is a long time when you're quiet. I'm like a bad kid. I don't know how much time is left. Okay, we're down to 50. 50 seconds. I don't know why I think what I think it is. I hope it's not just my mood. We're getting down to 30 seconds. So you guys, if you can, when this is done, we're about to 20 seconds, start putting some of your thoughts in the chat so I can see what you're thinking. And then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Well, I'll write it down so you know I'm not influenced. Oh, it's 111 here. That is incredible.
It's 10:11 here.
It's 111 here. And there goes the timer. How spiritual is that? Come on. Yadira in the house. Hey, you guys, I'm so sorry I missed the Zoom call. Peggy, you didn't even fill me in on all the good gossip.
I was an hour late for the Zoom call. Oh, I was in and out because I had a hockey game to go to.
I know. Yadira. Okay. All right. So Yadira, I don't know how familiar you are with tarot cards, but what we're doing is just tuning up our intuition. So I want you to just think, what image do you feel from the card? If you know tarot, maybe what element you think it is: air, fire, water, earth. Any colors you see. You guys start telling me if you're getting any downloads. Peggy, you got any?
Yeah, I see the number 9.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
I got 9 right away.
Okay. I see. Well, I don't want to say. Anybody else have any guesses? Hello, hello. Yadira, take a guess. What do you think it's? Do you have any color that comes to mind? Any? Judy, what do you get? Where Kathy's traveling again, isn't she? Udeshna, where are you? Come on, people. Peggy, Meredith, can you pop in and say what you think it is? Water too. Let's go, Yadira. Now, I don't know what it is either. You don't see anything. That's okay. Yes, I did it live. I pulled a card. This is White Sage Tarot. Meredith sees 7. All right. Good. So we're all seeing a minor arcana card. I do too. Earth. Okay. Hi, Monique. I pulled this card randomly. It's White Sage Tarot, Monique. I love you, girl. I hope you're doing well. And we're just doing an intuition tune-up, and I have to guess too. So we're guessing if this is a major arcana card, a minor, earth, water, air, fire. Do you see a number? I don't want to leave you out. We did have a couple minutes to guess. Are you working at lunch? I mean, you're at lunch working something, you know what I mean? All right, you guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm here alone. You can call me later. Hope you're okay, baby. All right. You guys want to know what I think it is? I think it's a 5 of Cups, or is that what I think? Yeah, that's what I wrote down.
I wrote down 9 of Cups.
Really?
Yes.
She just washed the car. That's a good thing to do.
9 of Cups.
Okay, yeah, I said 5 of Cups, but like, I don't know. I think, like I said, that could just be my mood. All right, you guys ready? 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You did too? Yeah, you did. And not that anybody's wrong, okay, you guys? Like, we're all wrong, actually. But look, that's fun. That was fun. That was so cool. Did you guys like that? That was fun for me.
Maybe I saw it in reverse.
That could be. So competitive. I got to look at your numerology again. My goodness. Not close either. Well, okay, Peggy wins. She saw a mirrored image. So funny. All right. So how is everybody? I've been watching all the wrong stuff on YouTube. When I tell you don't watch that stuff, I mean it, and then I go do it. And now I'm freaked out. So, how about we pull a few? Is anybody Dawn?
I'm trying to say don't.
Well, it's so funny you put Dawn because he's the one that's coming over to help with the maintenance. My ex handyman.
Oh.
And you put Dawn. Like, stop with your telepathy here. I didn't think you were angry. I am drained today too, Namira. I know. And I don't know if you guys heard what I said about Neptune going retrograde, but it's kind of a lot of this this theme of rebirth, transformation. Are you creating the life you should? All this stuff, strengthening our spirituality, manifesting all of this stuff. And I swear to everything holy, it's exhausting me. That's the best way I can say it. So we have to review our boundaries. And this goes from July 4th through December 10th with the retrograde midpoint on September 11th. So Neptune is in Aries and it goes back into Pisces. So again, we've got to really work on this spiritual journey we're on, the healing, review your boundaries, start therapy or work on mental health. Just a suggestion, not saying it. I actually did that though, didn't I? Accept the truth shown to you. Take off rose-colored glasses. Develop a spiritual practice. Examine your belief systems. Don't ignore reality. Don't try to run away or escape situations. Don't participate in toxic patterns. Don't engage in escapism behaviors, drugs, alcohol, spending. Well, what am I supposed to do then? I'm kidding. That leaves me with nothing to do if I can't, rug around and drink and stuff. Anyway, eat gummies, whatever. Just kidding. Well, not now. Not never, but not now. Okay. It does feel like I say let's do a collective reading.
Hey, Ed.
No way.
Yes.
Hi, my love. I want to give you a big hug. How are you? So cool to have you here. I wish you were here for the I pulled a tarot card for all of us to guess. We got pretty close. We're getting so intuitive. Ed, I know you could do it too. Mwah, mwah. Much love. I hope you're doing well. Put a 1 in the chat that all is well. 2 if it sucks. Just kidding. But I really do hope you're doing all right. Oh, let's do a little reading with this, because when I do these in the videos, I always forget the music and all the information that goes along with every little thing you do is magic tarot. Look at all the ones. I love it. Way to go. Oh, I want to have a voice memo chat. Took some time. Oh, good. Family mediation. Awesome. See, he's fixing his third house stuff. I'm not. Do as I say, not as I do, Ed. I'm so proud of you. Okay, let's do a little collective reading. And if anybody wants has a question, numerology, you want charms, I got it all ready to go. Ed, it's been a long time since you had a reading. Not that you need it, you're so intuitive. Visited his mother 3 times after a gap of 4 years. I remember. That is fantastic. We have to have a little chat. Maybe over sometime this week I can send you a voice memo and you let me know. Let's do Elder of Cups. That's the King of Cups. Let's go. Look at all the water energy. That's a funny one, the Oracle of Pentacles. I hope YouTube doesn't mind that. Oh, for sure. Awesome, Ed. I'd love to catch up. 7 of Pentacles. I love that too. Look at the beehive back there. Sometimes there's so much detail in this that I miss a lot of things. So I think you guys collectively we're doing a good job managing our emotions, working well with people, and just tending to this garden. I love that. So if you feel like you're stuck and you're just doing the same things over and over again, know that you really do have a good support system. And through that, there's a lot of abundance, whether it's work or just life. And when you garden, there is hope. There's so much hope. I love that. You've got an avalanche of messages saying the time was right for forgiveness. That is true. I know. I remember talking to you about it. Tower moment, y'all. This is a little bit past energy, okay? This is going to be present and then what we can expect. All right, so what's coming out of this tower, y'all? More pentacles, decisions. So we're going to be pushed, this group of us here, to make some decisions, which I feel like you're all very capable of. There's a lot of balance in the emotions. Aries energy, water, and a ton of earth. So, and you know what? Sometimes this tower just brings on more that you have to juggle. So we can see here, this tower causes some rough waters where you might feel overwhelmed, but I want you to remember 55. First of all, I just want to say you can do the impossible, but I need to look at something, you guys. Let me grab my notes. Where is it? Where is it? Who knows? Well, let me see what the angel number is about 55. But that, it's not a master number, but it is significant. Of course, change, right? Okay. Things will look different. When you ask for what you want, your angels deliver. And that time is on its way. You're being told that your intentions are being taken seriously. This is Neptune going into retrograde in Pisces, where we're going to really get these downloads, get on our spiritual journey, do this healing. Lie in meditation with your hands over your root chakra at the base of your spine. Repeat this mantra: I'm ready for what is next. Okay, that is important because we've just had a tower moment, feeling overwhelmed, juggling, but we're okay. We can handle the impossible. As I said, that 55 was screaming at me. So this would be like the Knight of Swords. What am I getting off of this, you guys? I think as you make this decision to give up something, a lot of clarity comes in. I don't know if you're going to get the downloads while you're out, like by the water, hiking, out in nature. If you guys understand what I'm saying, you're going to get a sense of clarity that you've never had before. And this is happening right now. Does anybody relate to this? Okay, I hope so. Some of you too, I want to say, if you're going through any legal issues, I feel like there's a lot of truth that comes from that as well. And maybe that's what this tower is about, like a big change that makes you have decisions. And you really do want to put down your sword too and just let things flow and stop fighting the resistance of all of this energy that's come in. And I would say too, it's like feeding that garden of hope, okay? Even no matter what this tower brings. All right, let's see what's coming ahead. The moon, Scorpio energy, Cancerian energy. Well, all the water signs, but Cancer is ruled by the moon, and that's a Pisces card. I don't know why I said Scorpio. But 9, also, you guys, this is that Neptune retrograde feeling. So whatever this tower deals us out, it feels stormy, but I think it brings truth and harmony and just a brighter day. So please don't look at this tower as something that's really going to screw up things, okay? It's not. I know it looks like a big deal, but I don't think it is. As long as you stay balanced, as we started off, don't forget, stay balanced in your emotions. Everything is going to be okay. Trust that you have this support system. Keep the faith and hope. Keep working on your garden and your goals. What is this? More support coming in. 66. I have to look at that. Quite a theme with the beehives. And when I started talking to Peggy today, she showed me a bee as well. You guys may be seeing a lot of bees, and I want you to see that as a spirit animal guide. I want you to see the cooperation that's going on. That honestly, no matter, this tower brings about some deep emotion, but it just keeps, as long as you keep up with your support and you don't isolate yourself and you face the truth, it's really going to be okay, whatever this is. Let me see what 66 is about. The angels are throwing out numbers at us. Responsibility. Create your own response. Even though your life can present many challenges, this tower, people and situations that are out of your control, how you respond to them is always your choice. And are you going to isolate, or are you going to stick with community, your high vibe tribe? Okay. You are being asked to reflect on the small ways you can keep your responses as choices you make rather than automatic reactions. As in, put your sword down, think about how you're going to react. There's a lot of truth and clarity in that. That's pretty amazing. Okay, let's get one more card for what's coming. A new beginning. There you go. So this tower moment brings, for a hot minute, a little bit of confusion, but you guys, it also brings a lot of aha moments that you're good with your tribe. You're good to, you just like, don't change a thing, because all of this newness is coming, new things you want to try. Some of you, it can relate to fertility, birthing around you. Also, of course, projects, new relationships, new collaborations. Now, there are 3 major arcanic cards here. So I just want to remind you guys to stay in control of your emotions. Keep with your tribe through this tower moment. Don't isolate yourself. Anything else come to mind, you guys? Peggy, you see anything you want to mention? Let me clarify where we're going with the Fool, too. Energy on the bottom of the deck. This is what I'm a little worried about, that the tower comes and you feel swamped, you guys. So just do a little of the inner reflection, but please stay balanced and understand you are a prophet, okay? And you see the new beginnings coming. And this is endings and beginnings, right, with this tower. But that's the cycle of life, and we're going to be okay with it. So that's cool. And there's the sun with the unicorn. Strength, hope. Keep working on your garden, you guys. I'm going to stop right there. That's perfect. Whatever happens in your life, big or small, in the next week or two, still reach out to people in your life. Ed, for example, has made such beautiful progress with his family and his support system. And this is really about taking the wisdom of even the last 9 years, you guys, and going on that healing journey, being happier, addressing issues when you were, Namira, thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a member. That touches my heart. Thank you so much. And I want you guys too to remember, this is 10 endings and beginnings. Go back to when you were little. I can help you with that with numerology. And when you get triggered, try to just tell that little child in you that you can do the impossible, as I mentioned earlier, that you have the strength. Believe in unicorns, believe in magic. And if you feel this isolation and this darkness, some sadness from whatever this tower is, the sun is coming up the next day. Okay, you guys? And look at the pretty garden. We're going to be out in nature and look for bees and know that's a sign that you have the strength, you have the ability to handle what's going on. Okay? Okay. Let me pull an oracle card on this too. Oh, there I go. Would you like to know about any card, the music and stuff that goes with it? Let's look at like 19. Let's go with that one. This is such a cool little book. Where is it? Hold on. Namira, if you'd like a reading, let me know. I just appreciate that so much. The heck is it? There you are. Mood music. Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Makes sense. Daisies on a sunny windowsill. And then to channel the vibe is turquoise. Motivation, luck, and vitality. Beginnings, ends, and cycles. There you go, guys. So I do love this little book about the songs and music and crystals, and super cool little book or deck. All right, oracle card. And it is going to be, let's see what spirit animal we get. Does anybody have any questions, Peggy, does the unicorn do acupuncture? Oh, no, but you know what? In the horse world, we have people who do acupuncture on horses. And let me tell you guys, my daughter used an animal psychic. She's twice now. And that lady has agreed to come on the channel. So I am super excited. I can't even tell you. And my daughter's horse is such a spiritual, sweet soul, y'all. I'm going to be showing you pictures and everything. You would love a guidance card. Okay, I got you. I'm today so sad. Oh, Namara. Okay. I'm going to do a reading for you, Namara. Hold on one second. You guys, the dragonfly came out, and as we've been talking about endings and beginnings and transformation. Ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. And how wonderful. Do you guys, that they start out in the water and then they crawl up like this little bug thingy and then they shed and then all this beauty comes. So from the water into the air, how magnificent are they? I embrace my transformation. Namira, I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant. I am blessed. This one also flew out. And I want you guys to remember, if you see bees, if you see a unicorn, let me know too. Giraffe, visionary, rise above earthly matters. Again, as I said in the beginning, Neptune in retrograde in Pisces, we're going to get another boost of that spiritual guidance, journey, and healing. Glide through life with grace. Any tower moments and stuff, we're going to let it go. You're able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Okay, Namira, do take that as a sign, all of you, though, that here we go on this new journey. Whatever you've been through, be sure to share it. You have a vision now that I think the whole world needs to hear. And this is just beautiful. Both. Love it. All right, let me clear this. Was that helpful? Did you guys like that? I love that the dragonfly came out.
I love the dragonfly too.
Me too. Always reminds me of my mom. One of the things that reminds me of my mom. Bluebirds. Woodpeckers are my dad. Cardinals, lots of people, right? Okay. Namira, I don't know if I have done your number. So do you mind sharing your date? Yes, you are transforming, Monique. I know you are. I love the book that you got. We'll have to talk about that. Namira, if you don't mind, could you put do you mind sharing your dates? Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. She's got the 259 in her. Girl, you are so spiritual. So many soul connections. You come from a past life. You're an old soul. Have I done this for you before? Okay. This is honestly the church within you. Everything you believe and hold near and dear to your heart. Okay. A lot of times I feel that it's the Hierophant and Tarot. So you're somebody that really people come to you all the time for help. And you're so spiritual. You're able to give people so much guidance. But you also came into this world with wounds you probably don't even understand, that don't belong to you. And a lot of times you might feel misunderstood or alone because nobody really listens to you. So do try to, like in the reading, stay connected to your tribe. And yes, okay. But also, I'll read more to you about that. And then this is the seed, the Empress. Much like we talk about planting seeds and nurturing them and watching our garden grow. You can really manifest things, really start projects and lead in a very nurturing, loving way. This is the 2 is the old soul. It also is the soldier. Another reason, and like a hero, I would say that I feel like you have past life energy, that you have some very profound dreams. I also believe with the 5, it's a very soulful connection. Everything we come into this earth, our 5 fingers, our toes, 5, 5, 5. So this is about soul connections, and I know that most everybody you meet, including me, including Reese, is Namira's from Reese's channel, etc. We have a similar energy, and you have some past life experiences that you should dive into. Most definitely that vibe. And then this is the Hermit. Did we have that come out in the reading, or am I imagining that? And it's the Prophet. So I really feel that you're very spiritual, very intuitive, very connected in this time. So let's talk about the breakup. Right. Okay, so right now you're in a year of reflection. And I would say that last year you were in a 1, which is about disruption. I didn't notice when you said you had the breakup, but you can see what's happening now. And let me read a little bit of this to you, and then I'll pull some cards so we can get some feeling of what's coming ahead for you. First of all, if you've never seen me read numerology, I did a little differently. This is your main life energy number 5. This is your code, because I've been taught to honor all the numbers in your birth date, because they really do make up this whole picture of who you are. Over here, where we talk about where you are, that for me is your life path year. So in 2024, a lot of disruption. 2025, let me tell you if this makes sense of where you are. Okay, and so last year was about change, adjustment. Nothing in your life feels familiar. You may question everything and everyone. Trust issues, re-examining relationships, disruption from routine, may experience loss of a job, death, or end of personal relationships, grounding and security issues. Okay. So now also you have a 6 in you. I digress. We'll go there. But now in reflection this year, withdrawn from the world, working through adjustment from the life change from the previous year, deep personal inquiry, loss, reflection, introspection, discernment, wounded, which I think a lot of times you feel like your whole life, why do people do this to me? Why do I have all these burdens? Honey, you came with it. It's not your fault. And these are things you just need to let go of. And I would love to do your parents, because I'm curious what your relationship was with your mom, and what about your dad? Some questions there. But back to reflection. I want you to know that you're working through unresolved issues regarding family and history. You may require personal space, withhold communication, feel emotionally distant, reserved, question personal relationships, your direction of life. You may feel isolated which we did talk about in the reading again for the collective. So be sure to just, if it's even just one or two other people, that you have a soul connection with, don't isolate yourself from them. Lean on them a little bit, because everybody leans on you. You need to lean on the people you trust right now so you can feel a little more loved, a little more grounded, and a little more open to what's coming next, which is 3, and I'm going to tell you about that. But while you're kind of withdrawn and isolated, you may feel or experience some depression. My mom was very hurtful to me and my father was absent. I thought so. I didn't know what was up with your mom, but I don't see your dad here. So if you ever, yes, good. So, we're not repeating these cycles, right? And as you come back to my lives, or if anybody wants a private reading, I do what's like a legacy reading where we look at your connections with your mom and dad, your children, all these soul connections. We come here with these attachments, I guess. I don't want to use the word connections too many times. Obviously, I love it. It's in my name. But it's fascinating. So I do want you to know also to not don't get too deep in sadness, okay, about that situation. You are a hermit. Are you? You just have to really please trust the people that you can, so you don't feel super isolated or disconnected. I just feel like you feel very disconnected, Namira, and we love you. You've got people here all around you that really love you. So stay here. We got you, girl. And then this is all about expansion. So this is going to pass. Give yourself a little more time to heal, to get over what happened. It was probably a lot, Give yourself grace. Hi, Mystic Road. So what's coming ahead for you? Maybe now as you heal and into 2026, no matter what happens in the world, this is for you, Namira. Growth, expansion, manifestation, because you can do this. You can do the impossible. I want you to know this is like the high priestess too. I left that out. Like very intuitive. I want you to really trust your intuition, the ability you have to prophesize things, to understand your dreams, to plan for you and your children and make it happen. And you're intuitively guided, and it's coming. You're going to be preparing to plant a seed to grow, opportunities, birthing, vulnerability. The Fool came out with that birthing card too. That was interesting. Redirection of energy, promoting change, cultivation, shedding of old behaviors, beliefs, and relationships. Like you're really gonna do that cord cutting kind of ceremony. I think that's a good idea. Cord cutting ceremony for you, Namira. In your mind or physically take a string and think about these connections and just how you can mentally and physically cut the cord once and for all, because a lot of new stuff is coming and you want to be open to that. Beginning of new relationships, jobs, and opportunities. You might still feel nervous and uncertain, but you're going to be way more open to it. Way more open to it. Fear of the unknown. That's very common. So, that's false. What is it? False evidence appearing real. So think about that even as you think about, how do I get over this person? What are you not noticing that you just will not put up with anymore? False evidence appearing real. Because you're also going to have inspiration fertility, creativity, which you have in spades, personal growth, and that spiritual step. So there's no room for this. All good stuff coming in. And I also want to tell you, since your overall energy is this of the Hierophant, the church, the Hierophant leads us morally. I get a lot of 5s in my readings, don't I, Peggy? I feel like all the time I'm reading 5s. And
Quite a few.
and Ed, I think Ed is a 5. Anyway, the Hierophant leads us morally. Okay, Namira, this is still for you, and I'm glad you love it, sweetheart. The beliefs we hold close to our heart, the love we have for our family, our community, our work. This is the energy of the Hierophant, our devotion, our willingness to stand beside those who are suffering. The time we spend just sitting with someone, listening to their story of struggle. I mean, it's amazing energy. And don't let me forget that you have the 259. I want to read that to you. This is the grace of the priestess that is within all of us. The Hierophant reminds us of what is important. It's not our money, it's not our possessions, but the deep connection we have to each other and to humanity. And I know you know those connections. And when they get broken, you are just like, I don't know why, because I know that we've known each other in a past life, and that's okay. You probably were here to see each other again for some reason. And Namira, I can also look at the numbers of that person and maybe shed some light on what was going on at that time, you know, where you guys went through this. I also want you to remember about the Hierophant that there's a politician inside this servant. And that doesn't mean necessary politics. It's that humanitarian, an advocate for what is good and righteous. Yes, I know. But $1 million wouldn't hurt. Anyway, I'm kidding. I always have to giggle about that. That song is stuck in my head. I want $1 million. I forget. Hi, look who's in the house. Smelly Hen. Okay, so you're going to feel the way you're going to feel right now, and it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. And when you need personal space, take it, girl. Take it. Be like, I'm taking a shower. Do not come in this bathroom unless you're literally on fire. Do not knock on my door. I need 5 minutes. Because that's, without kids and everything, that's all you're going to get. And I hope it helps. I don't want you to feel sad and disconnected or depressed or anything. All right. We've got you. We're cool people. And we'll all give out our cell phone numbers. I'm speaking for everybody now. You don't see Kaylee?
No, I see her on the screen, on your screen, but I don't see her on the YouTube. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Well, it's because I blocked her. No, I'm kidding.
Did I block you?
Really, I'm kidding. I don't know. YouTube is so crazy. And look, Ed wants $1 million too.
I want $20 million. Why settle for one?
You're so welcome. I'm going to do a quick reading for her. Let's see what's coming. Good and righteous. Step aside. That $1 million is calling me. Oh, wow. The Fool out. The Fool. 4 of Pentacles flew out. And okay. It's all right. See, this is kind of where you are. You're like, damn, I got to start this whole new journey. Are you kidding me? Right? When is this coming in? This is working with the wisdom from the wounds and out on the cliff, knowing you can do it. But then you're like, no. Actually, I'm going to hold on to everything. This is not the Hierophant. This is holding on to money, actually, and feeling stuck. I'm kind of joking, but being very protective, isolated, all of that, not believing the truth, right? Maybe not communicating, because as I said, you're withholding communication right now. You're not wanting this new beginning. You're fighting it, all right? But it's here for you. There, my love, it's okay. We're not going to take reversals because this is within your code. You can do this. This is coming for you. This is what you have to look forward to. This connection to God and spirit, fertility in whatever you see it, abundance, opportunities. So don't stay stuck here long. And either you're going to lead and be that emperor kind of feeling, or there's somebody coming in for you. I'll have to clarify that. Somebody coming in hot and heavy thinking he's all that. And this is a Page of Cups where you could get messages. This person could be younger than you, could be an Aries. Again, I think you're fighting that new opportunity. You're not believing. Excuse me. Let me get water. Oh, I said I wasn't taking reversals, and here I am reading them. But you can look at it both ways where, like you said, you do see the truth. I know you do. I think you just have to communicate more and believe that you have this energy within you. And I know you're not feeling quite healed and ready for this hottie to come in all fiery, like rawr, passionate, all that. You're like, oh, when pigs fly. But I feel like I told you this 3 years is going to bring a lot for you. Oh, we can have it all, Ed, all. I want it all. And there it is, right? Why am I forgetting what sign Judgment is? Is that Scorpio? I have it blank. Is that Scorpio energy? Yes.
I think so.
You are a Scorpio. What's wrong with you, woman? Thanks, Kaylee. Peggy's over here like, I don't know. But also, so people say dharma, karma. This is good karma coming in for you. Like, you deserve what's coming in this year that I say of expansion. And I drew a heart. There's a lot of things coming for you that are going to be good. I didn't mean for love, but it might be a new relationship. Intuitively, you're going to know it when you see it. And that's 2, 3. She's got the 2, 5, 9. And then it's all coming out. Let me keep going. You're welcome, silly. Peggy's a silly one. 5 of Pentacles. Aha. Temperance. There's just this repeated pattern of you staying stuck, a little sad. Kind of like you keep praying about it, and then you're just like, oh, that hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. 5. There's the 2, 5, 9. Do I have a 9? It doesn't matter. I'm going to read that to you anyway. So I just, you keep, I don't want to say you are doing this. I believe that you keep falling into this little bit of stuck depression, and it might have to do, was your ex an Aries? I did not block you. I was kidding. Yeah. That's true. Ed says judgment is released from ish stuff by fire, and you get the King of Wands too. Lovely spread. True. Love it. I just think you really have to understand to give yourself grace and patience. There you can see Archangel Michael is there protecting you. 14 becomes 5. New soul connections are coming in. I want you to understand that. And this is Sag energy, and I'm sure Ed's going to pop in and tell me that too. And Empress is Virgo, I think. Is that right? Sometimes I can't think straight. Yes. Yes. And Aries, no, Capricorn. Well, I don't have that. He's not here. This is somebody new. Or like I said, it's you as you get into this year of expansion, really getting your passion back, the Emperor Empress balance, having grace and patience with yourself, and understanding really good shit's coming in. Honestly, I think so. The key is right here. Open that door and set yourself free. And it's easier said than done. I know that. But don't keep falling into this. These are great cards. Let me pull an oracle card for you. Yes, I believe it's somebody new. And because you have that 5 that you know, soul connections, when you see them, you're going to know it when you see it. Like, you're going to be like, hey, excuse me. Hey, you. Hey, Mr. Hottie here. Hey, you're supposed to be with me. A tall tale. What? She's not kidding herself. Or what is this about? All right, let me see what this is about. I never get this card. 35-8. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like it. I don't know. I just got thrown a little curveball here. Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's about this, sweetheart. It's about this. And knowing you deserve all this good stuff to come in, okay? But it's about this energy here. All right. Denial. And this could have happened to you also. You're so welcome, sweetheart. And thank you, everybody, for listening and sticking around. Denial, concealing the truth so you can manipulate and control a situation. Now, understand this could have been done to you. Also, fear-based communication. That's indicated here, like where I spoke about you trusting in people that you can communicate with, and calling a spade when you see it. Not allowing fear of what others think will influence your words. Learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. So this is becoming very important to set you free from this. And it goes with the theme of this year where you're feeling like withholding communication. So let me quit fussing with the cards. You or someone else is telling a tall tale right now. So this might resonate with you from some of that past energy. You always know if a falsehood is spoken because it doesn't feel grounded. When you lie, you get high on an illusionary sense of power that is doomed to fail at some point. You feel driven by the fear of exposure, but something makes you stick to your story, even though you know it has no substance. Interesting. Let me move forward, though. Today, ask for the truth. That is a lot about this. Be willing to pay the price and be okay with the vulnerability your lie is exposing in yourself and others. I think that has a lot to do with this false evidence appearing real. So whatever that means to you that has you fearing moving forward, like maybe you're thinking of your ex, you're putting him on a pedestal in some ways that he doesn't deserve to be there. So set yourself free from that, Okay, I understand. Transparency is required to get where you need to go to be truly empowered, to reveal the strength of what is true and authentic. And all of these major arcana cards, honestly, are very important. Remember the saying, the truth will set you free, and get ready to fly unfeathered. And I love that. It reminds me of that card we had with all the butterflies on it. So there's still some truth, transparency, communication, but understand divine guidance is at play. So give yourself a big hug until, Mr. Hottie comes in here to do it for you. But your own self-love is going to be really important. And no longer can somebody come in and schmooze you like this, okay? Hi, Michael. Welcome in. Okay, I know. I get that, Namira. I did something similar. And sometimes I think we're left because we're left with a little guilt, shame, all that kind of stuff that is not ours to carry. There's a reason all of this happened. And again, I want you to know it is behind you. And this beautiful energy is coming in. And you really, from now on, will be able to call a spade a spade. Like when you see a red flag, you're going to raise that bitch is what I want to say. You're going to raise that bitch, raise that red flag. But right now, it's all about a little personal time and space so you can get back to being this empress and communicating with a lot of confidence. One more thing. 259. I have to read that to you because it's in your numerology. Yes, that's what it was. 259 is one of the best numbers. Soul contracts, past life contracts, angelic protection. That's did I put it away? I just told you Archangel Michael's here. Where'd he go? Come back. There he is. Universal timing. So happy birthday, Michael. I forgot. I did wish him an early birthday yesterday. Proof of spiritual alignment and that you're blessed. And that is true of you in life. That is within you, Namira. You're a beautiful soul. All of you are. And I'm so grateful that you would listen to me read for Namira. It has been an honor, an absolute privilege. Thank you. You are too cute, Kaylee. Are you paying to get back in since we blocked you? I'm kidding. Thank you so much, Kaylee. That means the world to me. Ed, it's so good to see you. Oh, you do a birthday reading for me? Yay! The last time you read for me, I was going through hell. So let's hope it's better, right? And you, look, we're so much better than we were, Ed, despite everything we've been through. And that's true of all of us. Namira, you're so welcome. Thank you for being a member. Well, Michael, yeah, you said I wasn't happy. I'm like, I'm happy. I'm happy all the damn time. What's wrong with you? He said that yesterday. Okay, Michael, you deserve a birthday oracle card. Let me see what I want to do for you. I don't have all my. Thank you, Namira. Yes. And that's what I want you to feel connection here. And I know everyone else does that's here. Very supportive people. So please don't feel alone and know that, we've got you anytime. Michael, I want to pull out a card for you because I know this might be a little sad. What happened here? I just want to get a message from your loved ones. Okay, Michael? Little mediumship here. Okay. A message from heaven. Okay, Michael? I did not die. I simply left my physical body. My spirit will live inside of you forever. So if you're thinking about on your birthday, somebody that's not here with you, they're in your heart always. Whoop. Sorry, guys, I hit my mic. Okay, also, Michael. Exactly. I could feel it. Also, Michael, oh my God, I have, okay, let me use Lunar Nomad. I have so many tarot decks out, no oracle decks. Your mother. Aw. Well, she's here. I don't normally use that for a birthday reading, but I was really drawn to. So I hope that helps. That's a key. 33. The master teacher, Michael. You have a lot of wisdom to share with people. I don't want you to give up on things that you are having fun with, that help you feel connected to people, that bring you joy. And look for repeating numbers like 33, but also the key. We've had a lot of key, emphasis on the key. Doorways, moving forward, being locked in or out. So I know you felt a little stuck lately, but we're going to set you free right now. Offerings, the go-ahead, solutions. Let's see. The key is a green light to go for the gold. What you desire is being given to you. Happy birthday. That's so fun. What you desire is being given to you, but you must respond to the invitation. Action is essential now. Doors of opportunity can open for you, but you have to step into the current. Yes, and don't give up. Do you know he has a very good following on YouTube? He has more people than I do. By the way, everybody who hears this on replay or can share, I'm almost, I'm 50 away from 6,400 people. Only 50 people to hit subscribe for my little goal. Okay, back to you, Michael. Sorry, that was a plug for me. So the key is an omen of infinite opportunity. Your road is open. Life is getting better every step of the way. Own your experience and make the bold declaration that life will be nothing less than awesome. And that's what your mom wants for you. Okay? Own your experience and make, okay, I said that. Rise to the occasion. Exude enthusiasm. Yes. The key is, when the key appears, your stars have aligned. Raw potential wells up within you. Move into your creative expression, which is things like your YouTube channel, the musicians that come in, and yes, it is getting better. And I know your mom wanted that for you. Let's see. I keep losing my place because I get so excited. Move into your creative expression, own your power, step away from the wall and join the dance. Even, I know what you're thinking, you can dance in your chair. You can do yoga in that chair, all of that. The key is end of longing. Prayers and requests have not fallen on deaf ears, Michael. Take action and step across the threshold. So many people choose to live on the periphery, outside the gate, stealing glances through a peephole into someone else's experience. The key invites you to live out your own glory. I love that. What a beautiful birthday message. In a very real way, Michael, doors are opening and opportunities are unfolding. This may be presented to you in the form of a new job or a big break in your life. Whatever form it takes, you created the space for it to manifest. The high priestess in you. It is the best birthday card if I could have picked it myself. Never downplay how powerful you are at creating your world. Happy birthday, and I'm so proud of you and your channel and all the support you give to many of us, Michael. You're a sweet soul. And happy birthday. Love that. Okay. What's happening out there in the world, Peggy? What do I need to know? Somebody new. I have to change my glasses.
We got a new subscriber.
Oh, wow. Thank you. And is that Chandru?
Chandru, yeah.
Andrew, thank you so much. I can go for a few minutes. Let me pull Chandra, do you have a specific question? Or, you're so welcome, Michael. That was fun. What a great birthday card. It means moon. I love that. Oh, wow. Are you by chance a Cancerian? Are you a water sign? I know. What up, Chandru? Are you from India? I shouldn't guess. Where are you from? I know you are, Michael. You just told us your birthday, silly boy. South India. Wonderful. Welcome in. Oh, a little crooked here. Chandra, do you have a question, love? You want to put your birth date in there and let me see where you are this year. Kaylee, thank you again for your support. Really? Sri Lanka. Michael knows his geography oddly well, I've noticed. Monique says happy birthday. Monique. Okay, let's go. Let me get my paper back out. Let me see a couple things for you. Thank you for subscribing. Let's just get your code. I don't want to keep everybody too long because I talk forever, but look for announcements. I probably you guys won't be live Friday since it is a holiday here in the United States, although I'm not doing anything. Oh, you live in the Netherlands. I want to go there. That is so cool. Oh, Namira's in the Netherlands. That is freaking cool too. All right, back to business. Why am I doing it this way? It doesn't matter. I'll do that. But also, what's wrong? Yep. Wow, you're such a beautiful, complicated soul. So you are the prophet, the hermit, if you know tarot. The 6, you are the muse. So you have this in you repeatedly, and you have the empress in you. The seed, somebody who can really plant seeds and manifest things, lead things. Highly intuitive, visionary, creative. 6s and 9s mirror each other, and not in a Cancerian way, but understand very spiritual. And at times you may have a tendency to spin, so do ground yourself. I want to read to you what the hermit energy is like, and let me tell you where you are right now so we can get a little feeling of what's coming for you. Did I do that right? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. You have been through expansion. And this is, I forgot to write her name down. Chandru, which means moon. I love that. The past couple of years, you have 369. Yeah, very cool. So this is your main life energy number. This is your life code, and it's longer than that. I'll show you the actual code here. And right now you're in a life path year 3 of expansion. So I know the last couple of years have been hard, but excuse me, I got to cough again. I need the cough button. There's been a lot, I believe you've been through a lot of changes, but so much new opportunities are coming in, jobs, relationships, a lot of good things are coming in for you. And next year is about empowerment. So it's just getting better. You're probably going to cut away some toxic ties and situations that you just don't want to deal with and step into this power. Okay, I'm glad you understand that. And that's really just makes me want to draw a sun. So weird. Little happy face. But I do want you to know because the 9 and 6 marry each other, you're a 9, 6, 6, 9, 9, 6, 3. Could be. Yes, these are very, very interesting numbers. You can see how complicated it can be in a very in a very beautiful way. Sorry, guys. Like, just what do you do for a living? I just feel like you're the most creative. What does that mean? Okay, I'll read this to you. So what this does, these numbers honor each date in your birth date. Because we're more than one sign in astrology, we're more than just one number. Yes, you are the 9. The prophet, it's a beautiful energy. Let me read that to you. But this is your code. And it's longer because 6s and 9s mirror each other. It's absolutely divine energy. Trust me in that. Here, your overall energy of the hermit. The hermit comes to this life with an unhealed wounding from a past life, thrown away before. So you may feel like you don't belong here, but you have amazing energy. You're a stage actor. That's so amazing. Yes, you're a leader, you're a teacher, you nurture, you love, and this creativity off the charts. Off the chart creative. So thank you for sharing that. I was wondering. But I do understand that you probably came with some wounds. For example, what was up with your mom and I don't see your dad here? Could have been okay. But part of what I do, you guys, too, is we go through the years of cycles in your life so I can go back and see what was going on when you were a child. So we'll see if we have time to do that. But let me explain the hermit to you again, because you may feel some abandonment issues, orphan, like you came from a past life with some wounds, if that makes sense. The hermit feels orphaned and is deeply sensitive to dismissal and feelings of rejection. Cautious, trust issues, on guard and high alert for any hint of betrayal. If there is one, the hermit will disappear and cut ties forever. There is a depth to this beautiful, sensitive, wounded soul, and this energy leads to a path of healing, forgiveness, leadership. There will be no judgment, but a deep brotherhood of recovery, kindness, and understanding. And that is something you are bringing to the children, and I love it. And your life is opening up to all kinds of opportunities. And I hope you feel that positive energy coming in. And I will save these so we can go deeper. Today, my wife left me. Oh, no. Oh, Oh, sorry, my cat just knocked down the baby gate. Wait, it's Monique's birthday?
It's her mother-in-law's birthday in heaven.
Oh, God bless. I should have pulled a card for her. Okay, a year. Yes, so the last couple years were hard. I didn't know they were that hard, but they were hard. But you're really, you have this ability to forgive. You really do. And I think that is something to focus on. And what happened can make you spin. Let me read the 6 to you because you only have 3 numbers. So, well, yeah, kind of, right? The 6 is the lover's energy in tarot, and it is the muse. The muse is a complicated, beautiful spectacle to behold. Emotional, no question, dramatic, artistic, creative. But make no mistake, although these beautiful, sensitive souls are deeply embedded in the world of emotion, they reside in the world of logic as well. Beautiful teacher. Yes, somewhat reactive, probably, right? They can be deeply troubled and struggle with self-esteem and worthiness issues, but it never lasts long. Okay, so you will get over through your sheer own strength, intuition, and just this inner strength you have. You will get over this, and you're coming into that now. The muse, they flutter between a range of emotions, but that is what makes them so captivating and why we are drawn to their energy. There are times when you may witness a muse busting down and having a bit of a temper tantrum. I guarantee it has something to do with an important tiny detail, which can happen in a theater world, right? Every little detail matters. And when we don't hit those marks, but it doesn't last long. And it's just because you focus on important details, a little bit of perfectionism, that you might have little meltdowns, but again, it doesn't last long. Once the detail is dealt with, there is vision of perfection restored. So don't be overly hard on yourself and others about being perfect. Lastly, I'm going to read the 3 to you. The Empress, the sensitive, the mentor, the teacher, the nurturer. This beautiful energy promotes growth, expansion, and knowledge. The Empress lives in everything and everyone that loves or needs love to grow. Kind, devoted, encouraging, but not always patient. Accepting, compassionate, forgiving. I know you're going to be able to forgive this situation. And please do use this time of expansion and empowerment to start to speak your truth, to work on how you can be a part of your daughter's life. Boundaries and speaking your truth and communication is something I know you can manifest. So that'll help you heal or move in the right direction towards getting through what happened and getting back in touch with your daughter. And also, Chandru, I would love some time to do your daughter's dates and see how you're connected. Deep in the soul of an empress lurks a perfectionist, which you have a lot of in these numbers. It's driven by detail and order, complicated, complex, demanding, and hard on themselves. When the Empress energy is close to you, then you may need to look around and see what or who needs your attention. It could be a child, a friend, a parent. The universe could be encouraging you to slow down and nourish yourself. There may be an opportunity, a new job, the birthing of a new relationship. One thing is for sure, you are ready to grow. So I love that for you. Let the healing begin as it never ends. So let's get started. I see that your reading is in. Yes. Well, good. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate your feedback very much. So what I'm going to do for you now is I'm just going to I'm going to use the alchemy deck, since you're ready to forgive too. And forgiveness is a hard thing. And forgive yourself too. Sorry, that's not supposed to be in there. The spine, and I'll explain these to you. This is, intuitively, like I said, you're gonna draw a line in this and be like feeling more in control of the situation, able to communicate better and make these connections and resolve the issues about your daughter, and know that you're spiritually protected and guided by Archangel Michael, where you're going to get answers about this. It's turning around for you. Sacrifice. All right, so you can see what's happened. You were forced to make the ultimate sacrifice by having your child taken, right? But let's see what this does mean for you, okay? The spine, I'm going to give you some more info. I love this. Perfect for where you're growing with expansion and empowerment. The spine is about independence, leader, having difficulty asking for help. But you're going to need to do that to get the answers about this situation, because it's time. It's time to balance it out. I'm not sure what happened, but I feel that it's not fair to you or your daughter. Let's not throw blame around, but it's just not fair. The spine is also about trust issues, resistant, stubborn, rigid, being an independent thinker and original, which is also a lot of your numbers. Now, Archangel Michael is here to help you find these answers. Oh, Uriel, I'm sorry. And assist in overcoming feelings of loneliness. Okay? You're never alone. As I told everybody in this chat, I'm here for you guys. It's a great community, very supportive. Come here anytime that you feel you just need a virtual hug. This Archangel Uriel also helps to delve within our spirit, to reveal mysteries of our existence, to reveal answers of what you need to move forward, okay? And now let's look at the Lamb. The energy around the Lamb. I feel Jesus in the room. And this also can be, obviously sacrifice, being the martyr. All right? Can't stay in Martinville. I think I just invented a new word. You have to take back this power. Yes. No, you're not alone. I know you felt the dark night of the soul. Woo, right? Very withdrawn last year. Needed a lot of personal space and just withdrawn communication. Well, you're done. You're coming back out of it. So don't stay stuck in that martyr feeling, that low vibe where you're giving away your personal power. I want you to take that back fairly, with grace and forgiveness for everybody involved. But let's always keep the children and the highest good for everyone in this scenario in your prayers and in your thoughts, so you can move forward with this. This can be about feeling inadequate. This can be about manipulation and loss. Okay? So it's kind of like this happened. And now we're going to do this. Okay? Make sense? I think so. I hope that helps you. I feel compelled to stop there. I don't know. Well, look, truth came out right on top. So, yeah, I mean, yes, truth. Well, please believe that the angels and everything that you believe in and hold dear to your heart, that you are protected, you're guided to be in a higher vibration of love, expansion, and empowerment, so you can bring some healing and help with the ex. If you're still married, I apologize, and your child. One more thing. Yes. Well, whatever that is, but do the best you can to help everybody involved, right? Like, no bad juju. The storyteller. How interesting. I do believe also intuitively, whatever legal issues are coming about or could come about, there's an indication of that. That's just a download I'm getting. I don't know what the book is going to say. 17, the storyteller. Let's see. An added bit here. Identity, positive self-definition, teaching others how to treat you through the stories you tell about who you are. Yes. Okay. Well, it's different, but I do want you to be an advocate for yourself. And it is an indication that it's time to speak your truth. But also there's more to this about the stories you tell yourself, okay? And let's see. It's easy to be in denial when it comes to others and their behavior toward you. Understand, however, that you teach people how to treat you through how you talk about yourself. Once you recognize what story you're telling others about how to treat you, you can tell a different one. I feel like answers, right? What if you could connect to your true power as a co-creator of your reality? The story originates in your mind, how you think, your conditioning, and past experiences, how you view the world, and what you expect to see in it. The truth is, you have everything you need to tell a new tale and weave more blessings into your world as your unique contribution. I love it. In fact, practice speaking of your amazing success, your overflowing abundance, and all the love that surrounds you. Soon the outer world will tell you the same story back. Love that for you. Chandru, thank you for coming and subscribing. It was an absolute honor to read for you. And again, I do hope that helps. How did I know that I used to tell stories of mine? Oh, I didn't. No, it's my spirit guides. And I really meditated today. I always do, but yeah, I feel really connected, and I love that about myself. But again, we all can be connected. And if you guys want to go back to the beginning, I did a little intuition tune-up where I picked a card, and Michael, I'm always happy. Damn it. Just kidding. You know what makes me happy? It makes me happy to be with you all, to read for you all. I get to see Peggy's cute face. You want to see her? I'm going to put you on the screen. Look who it is. It's Peggy. She's been here. God wants me to get back to where I belong. Yes, yes, yes. Archangel Michael is directly giving you answers from God. Okay? Like how he got Moses to the wilderness. Yes, and yes, yes. And guess what comes next? You're going to love this. As you speak of that, where's my pen? So this is 2025. Here we go. We're getting ready. 2026, kabam. And then, and this can happen sooner, right? This is about your soul's purpose. Like you really are on a mission, and it's all good. There's Peggy's like, take me down. But see this progression you're going through? Let me tell you what this is about, since you realize how you're opening up to all of this. I'm so glad you're here today to hear this. So this life path here. So most people, Chandru, would say this is your life path number. I say this is your life energy number. And 9 is just spectacular. I love this is your life code, life energy code. And then all of this, as I said, is the life path year and energy you're rolling in. And it's just getting better and better. By the time you get to your soul's purpose, it's about more renegotiation of contracts with people, drawing a line, restoring all those personal boundaries you spoke of, offloading burdens that do not belong to you. I think there's a lot of cord cutting that we all have to do sometimes to release the low vibe stuff that we dwell in. And I'm speaking even for myself, of course. And this is about healing issues of feeling unworthy or guilty. This is restoring your innocence, reflection of your possible life path. So I just feel all of this energy coming in for you. This is about family, marriage, union, birthing, inheritance, rituals, vows, opportunity to speak your truth, here and here, all of it. This is where you're kind of preparing for this kind of enlightenment. And it can be exhausting to be this spiritually enlightened. So be prepared to have days where you're like, what is happening? Because it's really about speaking your truth and healing. Okay, so now I'm done with that. I've been told to stop. They're like, that's enough. How's everybody? Yes, correct. Yay. Well, I feel like it's really good energy for you. Awesome. All right, everybody. Yes, you are. I would love to know more. Come back, share with us what you do with the kids and everything and how you're healing. Meredith, I love you if you're listening. Judy, I didn't even get to interact with you. Namira, it was a pleasure. You guys that I got to read for today, it was awesome. Michael, love you. Kaylee, you're the best. Who am I missing? Of course, Peggy, you rock. Monique, call me. Did I get every? Oh, what? I didn't know Jonna came in. I missed her. Did I miss anything that I needed to get for people before I go? Meredith, I love you. How were you in the Zoom call? How long did the Zoom last? What did I miss? I'm a little bummy about it. But my daughter popped in and disrupted life in a good way and stayed. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Well, Meredith, do you know how long the call went? Or Michael, anybody? I'm just curious. I'm going to have to go in Reese's live. And let me put you back so I can hear you, Peggy. I've got to do Reese's numerology report and send it for her. What'd you say, baby?
I think the call went until about 7 or 8 o'clock your time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I left to go to the hockey game. I came back for a little bit, but then I had to go make dinner.
Yeah. I never got to hop in. That's so fun. Did you enjoy your time in there?
I did. Just sat quiet, kind of getting to know everybody.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for sticking around, joining, subscribing, and all the little just good feelings. I'm sending you so much love and peace. Peggy, thank you for being here with me, helping me all the time. I love you. I
You're
love you
welcome.
guys so much. Yes. And we again, I don't think I'll be here Friday. I mean, I could, but I guess everybody will just take a break. Let's pray for the world, Pray for freedom and peace, you guys. As in America, we celebrate our independence, as I say laughingly, but with my heart. And I hope, that we all have a really safe time until I see you, of course, in the pick a cards. If you're new to the channel, I have pick a cards on the channel Monday through Friday. And I did charm casting also, you guys, which you might find interesting, for each sign. And there's timestamps to help you what might relate to you. But I also can do these for you next time. They're very enlightening as well. Yes, I love that. Real independence comes from within, and love and peace, right? Amen. All right. You guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Love you guys.